Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. Now let's see a man about a horse.
Would you do something for me?
An unusual horse arrived in the stable here down at the end, but I have no time to help him settle into his new stall. I need to tend to the other horses in the stable or the stable master will have my head. Will you please help me tend to the horse's stall and make sure he has everything he needs? For new horses, I usually check the bedding for freshness and the trough for grain. Make sure there's plenty of water too, of course. And here we go. It looks like though there's already someone helping him. Well, let's just make sure it's done right. Alright, let's find some grain for the trough. Alright, some fresh hay for the bedding. And a little bit of water. I guess we can take care of the water right away. Here's a bucket. It even has some water in it. How about that? Nice coincidence. Alright, that takes care of that. But meanwhile, with that done, I should collect some grain. Alright, there's some grain. There's plenty of grain around. Oh, some of it's moldy. Oh, fiddlesticks. Alright, there's some good grain. Hopefully most of the rest of the grain is good. Ah, here's some more. Alright, let's see. 3. Now, why does he want 6 bags of grain for the horse? You would think he'd allow me to bring in 1 or 2 for him so the horse can start eating, then I can collect the rest. But no. Well, here, have something to eat. Very well. And now let's take care of the hay. Right. You want 8 bales of hay. Okie dokie. One big horse. Needs a big bed. King size bed. Alright, where were we? Here's some more. And the last of it. Will you accept 7? I didn't think so. What's 8? Exactly 8. Why? I don't know. There you go. This is heavy, you know. Making me carry 8 at once. Sheesh. There you go. There. How's that? Nice and comfy? Okay.
Greetings, friend.
Thanks for your help. The horse looks more comfortable in the new stall already, and appears to be pretty well taken care of now. You have acquired a new friend in this horse. He seems to have taken a liking to you.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
The horse's stall looks satisfactory for the time being, but it would seem that the horse arrived with no horseshoes. I managed to check the hooves without getting kicked, and they're doing fine for now. Soon, though, he will need a set of shoes made. Please head to the breed town talk to the blacksmiths to see if any are available to make horseshoes for us, because for some reason all of Combe does not have a farrier. Excuse me.
How can I be of service?
Right. All right. And since there is Okay, so I'll use my own horse then. We don't have a farrier anywhere in Combe. Why, I don't know. We just have the stable here with all these horses. But we don't know how to make horseshoes. We have an entire crafting hall nearby. You would think that the people there, someone with all those forges there, will know how to make horseshoes. But no, not at all. We have to go all the way to the main village. And here we are back in Bree. Now where can I find a blacksmith? I think I saw a couple of smiths up near the gate. Near the, what is it? West gate, I guess. Hopefully one of them will be able to help me, and everything will be nice and fine. Ah, here's one. Hello there.
This is intolerable.
I'm helping Flint here with the new order. You'll need to find another blacksmith to help you with these horseshoes. You may want to try Matt over there. Alright, let's try Matt. I thought Perrin was supposed to be the smith, not Matt. But boom.
What do you need?
Ah, you need some horseshoes made. Sure, I can make those for you. Do me a favor and grab the items I need while I put the finishing touches on this item. I'll need you to find me an old horseshoe to make a template for scale of the new ones, some scrap metal, and a few crates of nails. Unfortunately, that horse didn't have any old horseshoes. How am I going to get one for scale? Well, I don't know. I guess I have to see if I could find a horseshoe anywhere around here that's the right size. Hopefully I remember the size of those hooves properly. Where I'm going to find a horseshoe the right size to get him down to proper scale, I don't know. Oh, what a coincidence. A horseshoe just the right size. So hopefully he could use that for his measurements. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, this is intolerable.
Well, that's a big shoe. These are just what I need if they're the right size for making the horseshoes. Give me a moment and I'll have them for you. Well, that was a quick moment. So let us head back and turn in a few shoes. Alright. How are we doing here? Yeah. Let's get a little extra feed and really burn. Considering how often I get these things in Hobbit presents on my various characters, it's not like a Mount Speed buff is the most critical item to save, so to speak. That guy's pretty fast. Surrender. They can't be doing much if he's staying ahead of me. I don't see him listed as having a speed buff on his mount. Do those things really work? I'll have to test that someday. Alright, here we go.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to head into Breetown and seeing this request through. The horse will appreciate this set of shoes. The stable master is the only one here with training to replace the shoes, so I'll give these to him right away.
Could I speak with you a moment?
The stable master has put new horseshoes on the horse, but we need the stall back to house Combe's traveling mounts. It's time to take the new horse to Hengstacer Farm in the horse fields in Bree. Last time Aelger was here, he left behind an old saddle, and I've been meaning to return it. This seems like a good opportunity for taking care of two tasks at once. So I tried to fit the saddle onto the horse, but he almost killed me in the process. It appears this horse is not ready to be ridden. Could you take the shadow to Aelger at the horse farm and let him know that the horse will be heading there soon? Alright. I suppose I can do that. Meanwhile,
Please, stay a moment.
good day to you. What are you still doing about here? Those Blackwoods are gone and likely for good. That strange dwarf might still be around, but I'll wager he went on to somewhere a bit more interesting. You should take the news to your friend Strider in Breetown. If he sent you over here, he's likely wants to know what you found. Alright, accept quest. And how about that? Back to the prancing pony. Strider is down this way, right? Yes. And he... right? Well, the dwarf escaped.
We must move quickly.
You have returned, and just in time. Much has happened since you left, but I have little time to relate it. The tidings you have brought me will be of great use to my men here in Breeland, but there is a more immediate threat we must deal with now. While you were away, those same Nazgul you saw with Amdir attacked the pony. They were in search of the travelers I had been awaiting, 4 hobbits of the Shire. I cannot tell you why they have such interest in my companions, but I can tell you that I will have need of your help again.
I need your aid.
While both you and I have seen 5 Nazgul, their true number is 9. Before I take their charges beyond Bree, I must know where the other 4 are hiding. Would you travel to the west and speak to Langland? I sent him to Buckland to watch over a particular hobbit. His name but it seems that Mr. Underhill and his friends decided to take a different path and are now here under my protection. Still, Langland may know the whereabouts of the remaining Nazgul. I thought I was just speaking to Underhill up in... oh, a different Underhill. Alright. He camps on the rise just north of the Buckland Gate. Alright. I guess I could look for him. And head out that way. Or maybe that's not going to be my immediate destination because I think I heard a rumor that the postman was looking for me. So let's see what's in the mailbox. A letter is attached. Please read it and return to me quickly. Bjarn. Alright, let's read the letter. I would like to ask for you to seek me out in the Scholar's Stair in Bree. I have a matter that I think you are prepared to deal with, and there is something to be learned from doing this. Bjarn. Please bring the letter to Bjarn in Bree. Alright. Hello? Let's see. That's that Rune-keeper I saw when I was in the Scholars area during my tour. So let us see if I remember where that scholar place is. Ah, here it is. Now, let's see what we have here. Yep. Hello, Bjorn. You have something you need of me?
I am at your service.
And yours. It is good to see you. I will not bore you with conversation. Better to save the words for the task at hand.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
You have taken your first steps down the long road of understanding the power of runes and language. But your next few steps will not be as easy. Runes can describe actions and occurrences in the world and nature, and so too can nature affect the words that describe it. An elf named Takiern sometimes travels to the Forsaken Inn on the western edge of the Lowlands. She will be able to instruct you further about the connection between such things. Alright. Oh, while I'm here, I might as well see what
At
upcoming
your
skills I have.
service and your families.
See, level 16. See, at 18 I get Scribe a new ending. Oh, that will be very useful. That will help to get rid of the nasty debuffs. Epic of the Ages. Well, if I'm ever in a group healing, that may come in handy. But for now, that's not going to do much. It looks like nothing at level 16. Oh well. Actually, does that mean I have a... Yes, when I hit 15, I did not pick up my point. So let's get some critical defense, or... let's get some critical defense. Next time I should be able to go to a new line. Oh. And what is this? Lightning Affinity. Grants a bonus to lightning damage. 20% bonus on Fury of the Storm skills. Now that will be sweet. Now watch those orcs die before me. So we need to go to the Forsaken Inn. Well, let's see. Yes, I'll be doing that first. Then I'll be visiting Aegar. And also, I'm going to go in
Would
this
you
area.
do something for me?
Greetings! Hear me out for a moment, or you will miss the opportunity of a lifetime. As anyone with an ear to the ground knows, troubles in the south have brought new settlers here from across Eriador. With such migration may come such blights of crowdings of refuse, even the rumors of war from the north, as well as the south. And old Breetown lies huddled within these old walls, becoming ever more pressed as each new arrival joins the throng. Now a new settlement has been founded within a stone's throw of town. In the hills southeast of Stadol, new homes and estates are being built for those who have arrived of late. There is room for more, however. Seek out Nan Henwood at the Gates of Bree community to find your destiny as a proud landowner of our fine township. Yes. Very well. So therefore we will head out in that direction, and I should... Alright, there you go. Just saw a star there for a moment. Now, they won't be able to take me anywhere useful at this time. Actually, it's an interesting question whether... You can take me as far as the Breeland homesteads. Now, it's expensive, 4 silver. Well, that'll get us there a little bit faster. Well, maybe actually not too much faster if I got this horse buff on me. I should have thought of that when I took this. Anyway, I will take a quick break and I'll return when I arrive at the Bree homestead. There, we're back and we're arriving at the Bree homestead. Greetings.
Hello there.
Ah, welcome to the Gates of Bree community. We have built the neighborhood to accommodate the migrations of people from the south, but there is room for more. Perhaps you would be interested? Don't let mere rumors of war and strife from afar dissuade you. With your patronage, our community stands poised to become the most prosperous neighborhood in all the north.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Well now, that you have a place to live, well actually I don't. This quest is given to anyone who's marked as having a house, and since I have a house through my main one here, she's treating me as if I have one. Well, now that you have a place to live, you should certainly consider buying some furniture and other comforts for it. I recommend you speak with Bill Twiggins. So let's talk to Bill Twiggins inside. I really should get a horse that goes better with my outfit. But after I do my class quest, I plan to be going over to Hengstaster Farm, which is a good place to buy. I might as well take the first place listed. Hengstaster Farm, and I can find a suitable mount there. But now I need to find Bill Twiggins. Now, fortunately, I do have some idea of how this neighborhood is laid out. So I should be able to find the... I've been known to be dismounted there, though that's usually when running with hobbits. Alright, there we go. Here you are.
How can I be of service?
What's that? You bought a house? Wonderful! I'm sorry, but things have been awfully busy around of late, and I've something of a backlog of work, though. But have no fear. I'll not send you away empty-handed. Old Bill does right by his customers, he does. Here you go. A little something to get you started. You're giving me a tree. And a little something here. How about... we'll get a dresser.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Hello there. Fine day, isn't it? I was going to take a hike over into Breetown, but I'm afraid restocking is taking longer. Could you please go to Clara Whitethorn in Breetown to the taxidermist? Alright, back to the taxidermist. But before I go,
What do you need?
I am going to put the furniture into the main chest. That way I can pick that up on my main later and help to decorate my home, which is a little bit light on the decoration side, so every little bit is going to help there. Probably should have also opened up the package with the painting in it, but I think I already used that painting in there. I think it's a painting of Weathertop, if I remember correctly. Probably need 2 paintings of Weathertop in my house. Maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention to the Winter Festival and bought a couple of maps there when I was... That could have been nicely in the house, but a bit late for that. The Winter Festival is over now. Alright, here you go. Thank you. Delivered. Now I can head over to the Forsaken Inn, where very surely I will find this elf who is going to give me a quest. And now we're on this road that takes us into the Lone Lands. Now, this quest was placed next to the Forsaken Inn back in the days when the Lone Lands was starting around level 15 or 16. So it was quite appropriate asking us to go, ooh, I can see Weathertop already. So it was already, you were ready to go there, the miles were appropriate level and all that stuff. It seems a little bit funnier now that you get sent all the way out there now that the Lone Land starts at level 20 instead. But that's the way things change in an MMO over time. Where you sometimes have one thing change but not the other thing, so not everything makes perfect sense when you look at it that way. But here we are, approaching the Forsaken Inn. Now before I go to the inn itself, the first thing you always do when you go to a new location is tag
What do you need?
the stable master so that you can rent horses to the area. Hello there.
How can I be of service?
I can teach you more about the relationship between runes and the natural world, but you must wait until the next episode before I do that. So return next time to go on to this quest to learn more about rune keeping in the next episode of Pine Leaf Plays, the Rune-keeper.